So the viewers can hear you now.
Oh, hello.
Oh, viewers like you. Guys, don't forget to. You have a Patreon, right?
Yeah, I neglected
Damian.
it. What we're going for right now is Extra Life donations.
Give time your money.
Give
Because I said so.
children's hospitals your money.
Give her
Because
bits. Give her money. And
I
then buy whatever it is that she's holding up.
am going to dye my hair this color.
Buy her hair dye. She will sell it to you for 1,000%
what
what
I'm
you
saying.
paid for it. But then you can
Okay.
tell people that you bought Time Storm's hair dye.
If I get my goal was $100 and I dyed my hair magenta. I made $140. New
Yay!
goal, $200. And I will play a
Also,
scary.
my brain's here.
And for $5,000, Brian will memorize all the lyrics to WAP.
I'm pretty sure those
for
song lyrics.
$5,000, sure.
I knew it.
Fucking song.
For like $250, we'll dye Brian's hair. For $300, chat gets to choose the color of Brian's hair. But at $200, I will dye my hair on stream, and I will play a VR horror game. I really want to try Phasmophobia in VR. I'll probably shit my pants, but
Choose the color of Brian's hair, you say?
yeah, if I
It's
can raise
$160 up from
if
that.
I can raise $300 for Extra Life, then there will be choices for Brian's hair color.
Now, I'm not going to spend that much money personally to get
I was
this.
gonna say, but Jesus, if you did.
It's
But-
for the children.
I do have over 1,000 Facebook friends, and I'm pretty sure I can convince at least 200 of them to give me $1.
Well,
And then I would use those dollars, make you dye your hair the color I choose.
Extra life?
What would you choose, Evan?
Here, I got you.
I'm thinking that you would make it go like a lime green.
it might help if I open up the stream.
Incorrect.
What?
Tiger stripes.
I forgot.
Is that.
Whoa,
I was gonna
that's
say, is the
multi-colors.
command working?
I forgot to open the chat bot.
Orange
Oh,
and
you forgot
black.
to turn it on.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I do need to do that for mine too. Thank you for reminding me. I just need to turn that one back on.
Your tiger stripes?
No. Talking to Haley. I was talking to Haley. I was ignoring your conversation.
No,
Although you might
not
look
what
good-
you're
you might-
talking about.
You might look good with tiger stripes, actually, Brian.
Okay.
I look good with tiger stripes.
You might.
It's
You'd have
the,
to try it.
Kaylee's questioning.
it's the eye of the tiger, it's the will of the fight.
My coworkers will just call me Tiger King then.
That's a very different implication.
Oh God. That.
Ow.
So, who wants to do a recap of where we are right now?
Kobold
None
sucked
of me.
everything else. Kobold sucked everything up.
That sounds about
I
right.
thought you said Carnus fucked everything up, and I was just like, excuse me?
No.
I mean, not
Kobold.
that far off.
But I
True.
mean, he is a kobold, so.
That's racist.
Wait, hold on. Is Raz
Racist.
still here? I haven't heard him in like half an hour.
He's in here. He's a watcher. Yeah.
Is Raz alive? Okay. Just making sure, man.
Raz is still trying to contemplate whether you look good with tiger stripe hair. He wants to ruminate on that. Take his time.
Good word.
So the thing is,
Oh, I have a lot of vocabulary words.
because money, we'll be dyeing hair ourselves, so.
You can do tiger stripes. It's
It's
pretty easy.
easy
I just
enough.
don't know
It's
how to
easy
do
enough
it.
to do. You only look at it this way: you only have to dye certain parts of his hair if you do the tiger stripe.
Yeah, because his hair is already dark, so... Unless you wanted to go for that rich, deep black.
Which I mean, is also possible, but that would also be about close to $100 for both dyes. And she uses overtone.
Woof.
Or you get some bleach
Circus Baby from FNAF.
and a paintbrush.
Oh, FNAF. Got it. I've been rewatching the Game Theory FNAF videos.
So anyway, back to D&D.
Oh, wait,
Besides
gotta get my
kobolds, quote, fucking everything up,
Hmm.
what else has happened?
We were
Townspeople were being kidnapped.
chasing the captors down the caves.
Well, not so much us as so much Harness. Harness is going to face King Kobold.
Yes, we.
King Kobold!
Unfortunately, we are unable to fit inside of.
You also sound very far away now, Haley.
Can't push to talk, Haley. Remember?
Sorry.
Yes, we cannot hear
It's
you.
because I'm in the Kobold Caves.
So Karnas is very much separated from the group. On his way to King Kobold. Kobolds have been grabbing citizens, or as what they call walking meat. That's what kobolds call humanoids.
Oh, good. Walking.
They have popped up tunnels all around town to kidnap people. I believe Olaria last session chased after some kobolds with some really bad rolls, got sucked into a tunnel with the kobolds and dragged down.
I tried.
And then,
Oh,
yeah, they
to save
tried.
herself. I mean, she was in the tunnels and she had to crawl out.
yeah.
She did kick free though.
I ended up getting some spectacular rolls during
Yeah.
the fight with the kobolds.
I think you
Stabbing.
threw your dad on the roof?
I threw my dad on. No. Did I do it or did Alari do it?
I think one of you threw your dad on the
One
roof.
of you did. I think it was Alari.
Yeah, I think it was Alari that threw him on the roof.
Just you
And then
your
we
baby
fought.
daddy.
But then we fought kobolds inside of Alistair's house, and they were a lot of them were killed instantly. The
Yeah,
power
kobolds
of
don't
good
have lava.
rolls. The power of good rolls, though, too. I mean, getting crits.
True. Damian,
Damian's daddy, baby.
Fuck you too, Raz.
So with that, we'll start with the three of you, because we're missing Alari tonight. You now have...
she's not playing tonight?
I mean, she hasn't tried to
Nope.
call. So,
I don't think she will.
probably not.
Oh.
Whatever.
Is something going on? She okay?
Yeah, she's at her mom's.
Okay.
The three of you are staring down a kobold hole, a quite large one, in the middle of Alistair's house. The kobolds surrounding it have been taken care of.
I'm jumping the hole.
Karnas is nowhere to be seen or heard.
I think I'm gonna jump in the hole.
Okay.
Does it look like I can fit in these holes?
Yeah, you have to crawl. And there'll be some tough spots with your shell, but you could fit.
Okay.
Screw it, I'm jumping in.
Okay. Shadow?
I will follow.
All I heard was but I'm gonna take that as a sure.
He said sure.
I heard He's a sorcerer that only talks and pays it coming.
As Damian would like to say, Alari's not here to stop me from doing stupid shit.
Yeah, that's also true.
That's great. Okay. As you guys start descending into the tunnels, you crawl about 20 feet, and then it opens up into a large, more communal tunnel. There's more room. It's been kind of dug out in places. You do see flecks of minerals in the walls.
Ooh,
you
shiny.
get reeks of like that kind of lizardy smell. You see scales clutter all over the ground, probably just from kobold shedding.
Smells like dragon. And also kobold.
There are various colored scales
Great.
in the mud. There are predominantly green scales. There are some yellow scales, and every now and then there's a blue scale.
Mm. Fun.
Interesting.
It's gonna be a long day.
As you guys
Not like
further your way into the tunnel, you pass in all the small holes, which you would guess would be going up to the town for just the kidnappings. You do come across a more intersection of combined tunnels of the same width that you're currently in.
Quick rules question.
Yes.
Are daggers monk weapons?
Sure.
The reason I ask is because would these be okay as daggers? I put them in the D&D chat.
I was like, these what? Looking around.
Well, because I wanted the stream to be able to see it also.
I'll show it.
A almost useless wrench that can only go one way. You got it.
Hey, multi-purpose.
True, but it'll fuck up your hand if you try to use it as a tool.
No,
Yeah, you can have
use the
wrenches.
back end.
Yeah.
Use the back. Nice. They also make good throwing knives because they're definitely weighted towards the pommel.
True. But they're supposed to be weighted evenly.
Depends how you throw them. But yes. Alright, so,
So you have three options. There's left tunnel, there's a forward tunnel, and there's a right tunnel. What do you guys... You guys can also look around for whatever.
is there any kind of clue as to where Karnas might have gone? Have we come to that point yet?
could I make an investigation check
Sure.
to see if I could
You
find
can all roll investigation for it.
And
Ooh.
Yep, there's my one good roll for the night.
Damian, Shadow, you guys want to roll too?
8.
I told you
Oof.
you used up your good roll. I told you.
Yeah, apparently. God. At least we have good combat rolls. That would be nice.
Shadow's not rolling, so I assume he doesn't want to investigate. Okay. With a
I stepped away.
That's fine, man. Don't worry about it. With a 21, you do, after a couple, like 10 or so feet into the left tunnel, you do spot a small red scale.
Damian, I believe that Karnas may have gone this way.
That's the way we go.
That is to say, there is a red kobold scale here. I did not see any red kobolds amongst those that attacked us. However, I cannot be certain. I just think it is the most likely path.
Scales that we've seen are green, mostly green with the, I think I saw blue or yellow. That would say that this is probably a blue, this is probably a green kobold clan. So for there to be a red kobold among all these green wouldn't make sense. So that is most likely Karnas scale.
Damien, roll me an intelligence check.
Okay. Yay, 4 plus 2 to intelligence. Come on. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you?
No, yeah.
You have,
Yep.
you already have the information.
You still smirk. You're still smirk.
I fucking.
You're fine.
Oh, yep. That was my one good roll for the night.
Sure
Jesus
was.
fuck.
I mean, you do have
Nope.
plus 5
I
if you'd
learned my
like to
lesson.
use it.
I learned my lesson the last time. No.
So Dunnan, you have 2 plus 5s you can use separately. Karnas, Alari, Shadow,
Huh?
and Damien and myself have a plus 5. that we can add to any
I'm
roll.
gonna sit on those.
That's fine.
I'm gonna sit on those to make 1 plus 500.
I mean, you can only use 1 plus 5 at a time, but whatever. You can just.
Ah,
who is
can't stack
eating
'em.
something?
Boo. Not me. I'm drinking.
I just hear a spoon clinking in a bowl.
Not me.
It's gotta be Raz.
I'm gonna pull
Oh, hit
Raz
me.
out.
That's me, dog.
I don't hear Raz at all, but except just him licking a bowl. So you guys head out in the left hallway. Every now and then, about 100 or so feet, you do see a spot a little red scale. So you are fairly certain this is the way Karnas went. Karnas, you were brought to, escorted by, I think it was 6 kobolds last time, to the main chamber, where they leave you. Up top is a high-rise rock with like more dirt on the bottom to make a platform. And you hear just in a deep voice in Draconic, "Who goes there?"
It is I, Karnas, the kobold of Katal. My kobold voice is a little rusty, and I do a little bow.
You do not see who's speaking to you, by the way.
Okay. BRB.
All right, back to you guys.
Food's here. Sorry.
I'm gonna need a marching order from you guys.
I thought our marching order was Damian, me, and Shadow Step, since that's the order we went into the holes. And we
Yeah.
can't really go around each other.
I mean, you guys could pass.
Calvin, I
each other,
swear to
but
God, if you get me killed.
walking orders. You can't really, in combat, you can't really shove past each other.
Right.
So Damian,
Dunnan, and then Shadow.
DDS, baby!
Yes, yeah. Doctor of Dental Surgery?
Sure.
Is that what DDS is?
Yeah, Doctor of Dental Surgery. Because we were about to extract a Karnas molar.
That was so lame, but actually pretty good.
Thank you. I tried.
I gotta give you that one.
And I need to look up something really quick.
Uh-oh. That's never a good
That
sign.
concerns me.
I'm gonna look something up.
We
for
have-
funsies.
We have a concern.
I mean, he didn't say for funsies, so we're not necessarily in trouble. But still not a good.
Page ever loads. Your passive perception is 9?
Who's
Me?
this?
Damian!
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I never claimed he was
Okay.
perceptive. It also explains why
So-
it's taken him. It also explains why it's taken him this long to get together with Solari.
My passive perception and passive insight is 15, so...
Don't rub it in.
Okay. So,
Rub.
Damian, since you're up front, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
This is what I needed to hear. Let's see.
Alright, chat, predict what Ark is gonna roll here.
At least I have a +5 to dexterity. Hey, 19!
Hey!
You're
You were
one
able-
good roll.
As you're walking forward, you feel a slight pressing on your foot, as if you're stepping on some kind of mechanism. You retract your foot and kind of back away, as you see off to your left and your right two slots in the wall.
Oh, that would have been bad. That would have been real bad. We're just gonna step around that.
With your passive investigation, you can follow the lines in the mud on the ground it reaches up to the walls and down the way some.
That says booby.
You cut
Yes,
off,
I think
and you just said, that says booby.
I heard that booby as well.
I said that says booby trap.
I am a reptile. I
This
do not
says
know about
boobies.
boobies.
They're nice. Boobies are nice. Save the boobies.
Damian's playing a different kind of game.
I prefer dealing with cloacas.
Anyway.
Have fun with that. That would be bad. That would have been bad. I'm just gonna not step on that tile in the floor. Yeah, there's a trap on the floor, so just kind of step over it.
Got it.
It is... How far do you want to go over it?
Just enough to clear it, because I don't know what's ahead of that.
Well, you can see the front line. You can't see the back of the pressure.
So you can see where I can see where it's about to
You
step.
can see where it starts, but then you cannot see the end of the trap. And there are various, like, hollowed out things in the side of the walls down the hallway.
Let's go conservative and say a foot. I step a foot ahead of where I
You
think
foot a
the trap
step.
ends.
Okay.
You know what I mean. I step forward. I try to do about 12 inches. Try to step forward about 12 inches so I don't hit what I think is gonna actually be the end. So I don't step on the pressure.
Okay.
Words are not my strength when I'm dealing with first graders all week.
Yeah, I heard you made a kid cry.
I've made several kids cry, not on purpose.
That's my job.
Listen, first graders just cry. Okay?
Kaylee said it was because you were riding too fast?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I also made a kid cry because I wouldn't move his collar back up because he kept on talking out.
Alright.
Two
So,
different
Damian.
instances. Yeah.
Roll me a
Oh
dexterity
good. Oh good. Please.
Good eye.
You might not die, but I might. 15. Please.
save. Another 19.
15, not 9.
Oh, 15. Well, that changes
Please.
things.
Fuck.
As you step over the trap, you hear a small click, and then
Fuck.
spikes come out of the wall. Do you have anything to evade?
Probably not.
Well, there's something if you take half damage on dexterity saves, and you avoid full damage if you succeed it.
I don't
Damian.
have any. I don't have anything like
You're
that.
gonna take 2 piercing damage, and roll me a Constitution
Okay.
save.
Oh, good. Oh, good. 3.
I shall.
Where's
make note
Laura
of
to
this.
save my ass? Oh, God. I don't like how you say I shall make note of this. I do not like it.
Anything hurt?
Well, you can inspect yourself later with a medicine check if you'd like.
Will you let me actually take away hit points? Hello? Oh, I'm not logged in. That would explain why. Anyway.
Damian, as you step over and still on the pressure plate, you see ahead of you with your passive investigation There are multiple pressure plates down in this hallway.
Oh. Oh, this is good.
You can see little indents of where they start, but you do not see where they end.
Mm-hmm.
You can give me a roll if you want to look, a perception roll or investigation if you want to inspect them more.
Yes, please.
Okay, roll for it.
Can I at least have a +5 on that? Not that it means much. 14.
You can't quite see where they end, but you do see the start of every new trap, and it's about every 2 feet there's a trap. Or a little pressure in the floor, where it's slightly raised.
Everything's a trap. It's a tarp.
You can see there's
Every
more
2 feet.
dirt than normal every 2 feet. It's weird. Sometimes the patches are longer than the others.
Is there anything around on the ground near me that I can throw to see where one of the pressure plates end? Like directly in front of me?
There is various debris, but you, with your passive intelligence, I'm just gonna let you. What was your intelligence? Yeah, 14 intelligence. You'll be able to figure out kobolds run up and down these tunnels because they look heavily used, but they don't trigger them. The traps.
Okay. So I could probably figure out a way around them.
You can probably figure out a way around.
Not gracefully, but I could figure out a way around the traps.
I mean, the kobolds have to run through. There's gotta be something.
Kobolds run through here pretty heavily, right? But they don't trigger these traps.
Perhaps they are too light.
Could be. But saying they aren't, what would you do to not trigger these traps as an artifact?
I mean, I can attempt to try and disarm them, but getting around you is difficult.
That's okay. Is there any way you could guide me into disarming one?
Perhaps, but you lack the knowledge. Or the acumen.
Tell it to me, stupid. How about that?
So, I'm proficient in smith's tools, thief's tools, tinkerer's tools, and woodcarver's tools.
See, I've got thieves.
If you have thieves tool, if you have thief shit proficiency, if you have thieves tools proficiency, you should be able to disarm traps. That's one of the things you do with thieves tools.
Yep, that's fair point.
Yeah, I don't know what skill you would match that with, or if it's just a straight dex roll. But
what would that be, Brian?
Brian.
That would be a dexterity check with proficiency. I learned how to actually do thieves' tools skills.
Well, it's like, I have this novice
I thought you muted
skill.
your mic.
This
You- you
novice
might-
caster that I can clean off an object no larger than a cubic foot. So
I forgot I was muted.
Rip.
So, I'll address these in order. Fuck, I forgot what arts was.
What skill would I need
Right.
if I want to use my thieves tool to
Thieves' tools
disarm?
would be dexterity plus proficiency.
Okay, so I have a proficiency where. Alright, so your proficiency bonus is doubled for any abilities check you make that uses any of the chosen proficiencies, which is These tools and survival.
Right. So it's double your proficiency bonus plus your dex is the plus that you get to the roll to try to disarm the traps.
Correct.
And your proficiency should be a +3 at this point. So.
Oh yeah, okay, there it is.
Yeah.
Alright,
So you get. So it'd be whatever your dex bonus +6.
Alright.
And
Yes.
then your roll. And then you pray.
Yeah, I kinda need that at this point. 17 plus 6, so 23.
Your prayers have been answered. Thanks
Yeah,
to
clearly.
the light.
This is what I get for having a trickster in my life.
You're able to disable. You're able to find the wire in this dirt ahead of you and disarm the trap. Do you want to make sure so it doesn't spring, or do you want to spring it while safe?
Bring it while safe, because
Okay.
that'll at least make it so it doesn't trigger while we're going down the hall, I would hope. Am I right or am I wrong in that?
That would be correct. You
Okay.
can also pin it to a wall so you wouldn't accidentally run over it.
Pin it to the wall, actually, because that would make it easier for us to pass back with Karna.
Okay.
So does Damian have to disarm more traps? Or did that one roll take care of all the traps?
That was for 1.
Okay.
Good.
Damian, the light believes in you. And I pat Damian on the shoulder. This is a cantrip, so this is just I'm just gonna make this the action until we get past this trap problem.
Yeah.
You have the guidance spell on you. It gives you an additional D4 that you roll that, and then you can add that to any ability check of your choice. So
Do we have the dice roller still? Or do we just
Mhm.
have... Oh yeah, we do have dice. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
What have you been doing this whole time?
No, I know we have Beyond D&D, but I was trying to see if we have the one that you can just do !D.
We do. We have dice parser.
Yeah, I saw that. Alright, so let's hope and pray that... So
I
I
mean,
can
just
get...
put guidance up in the thing, so I don't know if you can then go into the D&D chat and then do the dice roller from there. It's the
Yeah, you can... How many times would I have to roll this?
You can see about 10 ahead of you.
10 rolls. Oh, good. Oh, good. Let's see if my luck actually hold out. Not likely.
I mean, I'm straight up giving you a D4 for this. So now roll the D4.
Well, so it's 10 and then D4.
What's that? That's
It's-
with
so
the
it's-
D4?
No, that's 10. So it's 10. It's
Roll
4
10
plus
d4
6
and just take the first one.
Wait, what?
The first one's a 4. So you rolled a 14 on your disarm.
I'm confused as to why.
So she doesn't have to roll the d4 every single time. We just count. We just
Oh! You're going through
They,
that line. Got it.
Yeah. This is what I get for having a trickster dealing with family.
So, Damian, the first trap. You try and pin it to the wall again. You're pretty good at keeping it taut. And as you move into the next trap, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Damn it.
The pressure on the string.
Don't fail me. Don't fail me.
Is-
11.
Under pressure.
The trap just
So it's
snaps.
11. So it's
And
11
you-
plus 4, though, right? Because we're on the second number now.
I mean, we could use those for.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
I'm not doing. I'm behind them, so might as well just keep doing that. So then that's 15 on the second roll.
Damian,
2 damage.
you take 1 piercing damage, But also roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Damn it! I hate this.
And we'll say every trap is a 6-second
Hey.
thing. So you get one of the guidances.
Not gonna.
You feel like
I will
you
take-
were able to resist whatever might have come from the tips of the iron-tipped spikes that come out.
Just the tip.
Right. Just the tip. Yep. Another dex roll for disarming.
Yep. And
Yeah, this one's only gonna give you +2 on guidance, so try to roll high.
Well, and then I have the persuade. And then I have thieves' tools. So there's that. So 12 and then 18. Or wait, no, 12 and then 14. Just kidding.
14. Math is gooder.
14? You go to look for the disarm. There's no strength.
Uh-oh.
You're like, You kind of slowly move your palm across the mud, looking for any kind of indifferences of might be a trapping. You don't feel one.
Oh, good. That's a problem.
I believe you're not very good at this.
You try dealing with someone who saps your luck.
I don't understand what you mean.
What?
I've always had shit luck. How about that for?
Wait, but you said someone saps your luck. I am confused.
That's how I phrase it. Just roll with it.
You say I take your luck away? What the fuck, Ark?
No,
That's so weird.
I'm not saying you. More Damian's referring to he knows that someone fucks with his luck. Despite the fact that he follows the goddess Tyche, so the goddess of luck. Good luck.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Someone takes his luck away, still.
I see.
So, Damian, you move up
Dex
for the next
saving
trap.
throw?
No? Do you move up for the next
Oh.
trap?
Yep.
Okay. Now make your saving throw.
Yeah, that's what I was
As your
waiting
feet start
for.
to sink into the ground.
Oh no.
What I was waiting for.
Oh no.
Damian, the loose earth kind of gives way to your feet sink into spikes embedded into the ground.
Are you fucking kidding me?
The mud is strong enough to hold a light creature, but anything heavier than a kobold will sink into the mud.
Help.
You take 4 piercing damage, and
Oh,
roll me another
good.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh. You know, when I said it, if I die, I was being facetious. No, not Dex, not Dex. I hit the wrong one. Con. 15!
Whatever it is does not affect your system.
Oh, thank God.
Question, Brian. Damian is now sunken down in the tunnel. Would this make it easier for me to get past Damian?
I mean, they're sunken down about, 6 inches,
Okay.
but you can squeeze by if you want.
Yes.
You guys can pass each other, just, not in combat, essentially.
Yeah. Nope.
Okay.
I am taking over the duty of disarming the traps.
Okay.
That's
You
great.
have suffered much.
Get me out of
So-
the mud.
Yes, but I will now use this time to get around you, and will help you once I'm past.
That's fine. So I don't stay stuck in the mud with pointy things poking me.
Yes, I feel it is advantageous to us to do this. Alright, I move past Damian and then assist them out of the hole.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so now I will attempt to disarm the traps. And... is a... Alright, so it's this roll. Wait, where's my... Okay, I see. So I'll do the dex roll and add 6 to it. Alright, so that's a 14.
Okay. Haley, after this, we'll go back to you.
Okay.
You also do not see any kind of triggering in the ground,
Mm-hmm.
but it does look different than the previous tunnel.
I move past it, believing it to be disarmed.
Okay.
Everything look good?
Roll me a dexterity save.
You rolled the die.
Sure. 14.
You pass by. There was seemingly
Alright.
nothing. Trap might have triggered and failed. You have no idea. Maybe I ran out of code or something.
Alright.
That brings us to Karnas,
Karna.
of which you just left in the middle of a conversation of.
Food got here. I didn't want to sit outside and let it get cold, and it is kind of cold outside.
Fair enough. So you bowed, right? You hear the voice go, Karnas of Katal, come to me.
Where are you?
Come onto the platform.
I go onto the platform.
And you see a large green dragon's head poking out from some curtains in the back. Made of just tattered garb, whatever, that the kobolds scavenge for, like, whatever. He goes, what is your clan?
Look.
Where is Katal?
I am from Clan Idar in Katal, which is up some mountains and through a forest.
Up mountains and through a forest.
Yeah.
Curious. I
Yeah.
have not seen one of your scale before.
I'm from very far away.
My fellow kobolds have brought you to me. Are you far away from your clan? Have you been denounced? Are you clanless?
No, I found a new clan.
What is your new clan?
They're meat walkers.
You bind with meatwalkers?
Yeah, they're very friendly.
What do they provide you that a clan could not?
Friendship and adventure and there's this owl bear
Damians.
that we're raising. and shinies. There's lots of shinies.
Shinies.
Shinies, and I pull out the emerald. I pull emerald out of my bag.
That you picked up in this
Yeah.
cave? The dragon's head just snorts and goes, we have many shinies in our family. As you see the two like hooked wings come across the curtains and just pull open to reveal a adult green dragon with just hordes of just coin and like raw gold, various uncut jewels, some cut, fine cloths and like linens and just all the things that look expensive they have given to this dragon.
That's a lot of shinies.
Well, Karnas of Katal, I am Vesrax. Please, come into my chamber. Join me.
I go into his chamber.
We are the kobolds of Spearholm. It is our clan. Mostly the green scales,
Yeah, you have a lot of green
We-
scales, yeah.
accepted yellow scales and some blue scales. We have not seen a red scale in some time.
Yeah, we're not very common in
Indeed.
this area.
The different types of kobolds, each individually are weak, but together kobolds are strong.
This is true.
Karnas, I'd like to offer you a clanship. If you join us, I will give you the title of First Scale.
Does Karnas know what that means?
You know, it's for when new kobolds of a different scale color are come to a clan, they're the first scale. First of their kind, first of their color. It's generally prestigious in kobolds.
That's really great offer. I'm struggling with my words, sorry. Would I still be able to travel with my friends?
No, you would be here with the clan. Help expand your family. Strive for something worthwhile.
Oh, we're working on something worthwhile.
Are you making kobolds strong?
We're making the meat walkers and my meat walker friends strong. We're helping the prince.
Prince mean nothing to me.
It helps the country.
Country means nothing to kobolds.
But if
I
the
gain their wealth. I gain the humans' wealth no matter what. They fight, they die. I collect. Helping them, it does not help kobolds. Kerners, I will share my clan with you. You will have many shinies.
Karnas just looks longingly at the shinies.
Give me an investigation or perception check.
Investigation or perception?
Karnas can easily see 20,000 gold in just gold. And then more in gems and things.
11.
Did you want to add your 5? Or an inspiration that I'm sure you have somewhere?
Actually, don't have an inspiration right now.
Really? Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm saving my 5.
Just the room glitters. You notice the scales on the dragon shine like emeralds as well. I've been looking for a new kobold. One for a new sect of tunnels. I presume you've met, or you've been to the new edition. We are being forced out of our old and must expand.
I'm really sorry that happened. Who forced you out?
The meat walkers you so try to help. They use our minds, kill our kin,
Not all meat walkers are like that.
flood it with sewage.
That's disgusting.
They are.
My meat walkers aren't like that. They're my friends. They saved my life, and I saved their life.
What makes you think they're coming for you?
Because
They just treat you like another kobold?
no, they treat me like one of them.
You hear a small rustle in coins behind the dragon.
I turn my gaze towards the rustle.
You see a small, long black ear pop out of the coins. And some mild cursing.
What's that?
I completely fucking blanked.
Are
Sorry.
you okay?
I just did a fucking
What was that?
yard. I went somewhere. I don't remember where the hell I went. Just zonked out.
Life is pretty.
That is a friend. Don't mind her. And you see a goblin poke her head up.
I wave at the goblin.
It just kind of glares at you. And kind of, like, sinks back into the coins.
You have a meat walker.
Goblin meat. Not good. Compared to anything else we can get.
I've never eaten a goblin.
I wouldn't advise it. Sour.
I like chickens and cows.
I think you're passive. I forgot to actually check on that. Okay. As you're having a conversation with this dragon, you do start to notice weird things about its shape. Every now and then it looks kind of lumpy. And not quite right.
Brian's body shaming a dragon.
So, you moved your shinies pretty fast.
What?
How you moved your shinies pretty fast? Cause I assume they like only got here recently since they just now started kidnapping people from the town.
Oh. These aren't from the town. These are from mining. What kind of kobold doesn't know they get their shinies from mining? Meat
Okay.
is where towns are where meat comes from.
Meat is where towns come from.
Meat is where towns come from.
I mean, that's not wrong either way.
Well, when I was a young kobold, I got
When I was a young kobold.
You got drafted?
to the arena.
I don't understand.
You
left your cave?
I was exploring, okay? I like to explore. I was
Ark and I
digging
are
some
having
new
our own
holes.
musical on the side.
And I came out to this coliseum, and these meat walkers saw me, and they threw me in the arena, and I fought, and I became a famous gladiator.
Your
Hey.
did not chase after you?
They might have if they did. They didn't find me. I don't know. I haven't seen them in a very long time. And then a bird. There was a bird.
There are many birds. Some tasty.
It tried to eat me.
That's what birds do.
And then it dropped me in a forest, and now I'm here. I met some nice meat walkers along the way.
So you are clanless.
I mean, I'm sure they'll welcome me with open arms when I go back there. I'm going back there. I'm making my way there as soon as we get out of this town.
Curtis, since you do not want to join our clan, would you at least do the clan a favor?
Depends on the favor.
You hear the dragon call out, and 4 broodmothers come in.
Oh, yeah!
This is clearly.
Oh, yeah!
I'm not the only one thinking that. Oh my god.
What's
They will
happening?
be with you in a moment then.
I'll be with them in a moment.
The dragon kind of bats a claw for them to go back down a hall and wait for
The
you.
stream was not expecting some hot kobold action tonight.
'Cause, 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 'cause
times the scales glistened.
Deshrex closes the curtains with his talons, and you see you hear a small metallic sound. You can't quite place it, but an opening starts to appear on the dragon's neck, and out pops a halfling. Going.
Oh no!
Listen here, Curtis. I need some help, and I way over my head.
What you doing, King Kobold?
I am King Kobold.
You're not gonna get it.
No, I never have been. I've been fooling these kobolds forever, and I really need your help.
What?
I really need you to take over King Kobold, because my diet cannot sustain on this kind of food. Me and my goblin friend back there, we're not doing great. I mean, she's better than I am, but I need back at a tavern. I need to have some proper, you know.
Oh yeah.
That aren't scaly or a goblin. To which in the back you hear, in broken common, "Fuck you!"
Are we gonna get to see the two people I'm thinking we're getting to see?
The goblin approaches you. You notice that she is missing all teeth.
That's got super meta.
Kind of like putting her finger in the ear, in like some gold nuggets and coins fall out. She goes, "Listen, we've been stuck here for so long. We were exploring the tunnels, looking for some stuff, and we just got surrounded by kobolds, and, well, he put up an illusion with his magic, and they just bought it. But there's so many of them. Like, there's easily thousands.
Yeah, that's how kobolds work.
It's like an ant hive here. Like, there's so many. And so I was trying to find another kobold that's not part of the clan to take over." To which the halfling just replies, "Please, is there anything we can do? You can have the horde. We don't care. We'll take what our pockets can carry. We just want out of here. Because
Wow.
if they find out we've been fooling them, they'll probably kill us."
Well, you can. Are there other kobolds around?
No. The chamber is very void of kobolds.
Okay.
As almost as if they planned it that way. While you think about that, let's go back to these guys. So, you guys have been...
I just want the chance for Damian to see fucking Javlis and Toothless again, just because that shit.
You guys eventually do get past the hallway with a bunch of traps in it. Some of them were just loose dirt that you assumed were traps. They seem to be about 3-4 traps deep from what you could tell, and the rest were just made to look that way. Continuing down the hall, you do hear some chatter in Draconic. Do any of you speak Draconic?
I do. Remember, I called a dragon an asshole.
That's right. You hear...
I also speak Aquian and Common and Draconic. So.
Okay. Then you two hear two kobolds fighting over whose turn it was supposed to be to feed the beast. Let me go.
Okay.
I wasn't supposed to feed it. I fed it yesterday. No, I thought yesterday you were supposed to feed him. And they're just bickering back and forth. Like, wow, I can't get that kind of thing. It doesn't eat meat. What am I supposed to do if it doesn't eat meat? You can hear
Don't
him
give it
about
its pudding.
20 feet ahead of you in a small alcove on the side. What'd you say?
Oh, I made a joke about pudding because if it doesn't eat its meat, it won't get any pudding.
Oh.
If it doesn't get any pudding, it won't eat its meat.
Gotcha.
Alright, so we're trying to make our way down the hall,
Yes.
right?
About 20 feet
Okay.
ahead of you, off to the side, around the corner, you hear kobolds bickering.
Oh.
I assume you're still
There-
in the lead?
Yeah, I'm still in the lead. So they're 20 feet ahead of us down to the side.
Yes.
I'm going to use Minor Illusion, which I have as a cantrip.
Okay.
And we know there's a Kobold King, right?
Yeah.
That is the thing we heard of him. All right, cool. So then I'm gonna make a sound of a kobold saying, "Hey, Kobold King's wuss is back over here," coming away from us down the tunnel, so that like it draws them back deeper into the den, away from us.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion.
Sure.
Or
That's only a
deception,
minus.
whichever.
Either one's a -1. Let's go. 5. Perfect.
Oh, good.
For your first time trying to sound like a kobold, it comes out real weird.
Well, it isn't draconic though. That'll do.
It is in Draconic?
Yeah, I speak draconic.
Okay. And you see the two kobolds go, "What was that? Who was that? What's your name?" Wait, Minor
Jeff.
Illusion? Can
Yeah.
you do sounds? I
Yeah.
thought that was just a silent image.
No. Minor Illusion is just a cantrip that I get as part of like my monk set. You create a sound or an image of an object within range that lasts for the duration. The illusion also ends if you dismiss it as an action or cast the spell again. If you create a sound, its volume can range from a whisper to a scream. It can be your voice, someone else's voice, a lion's roar, a beating of drums, or any other sound you choose. The sound continues unabated throughout the duration, or you can make discrete sounds at different times before the spell ends. If you create an image of an object, so skip all that because I'm not doing any of that. If a creature uses its action to examine the sound or image, the creature can determine that it is an illusion with a successful intelligence investigation check against your spell save DC, which I believe is not very high
Well,
because
two
I get a
kobolds are
minor.
going to be suspicious of it.
Yeah,
'Cause it wasn't
which is fine.
Um,
So my save DC is 13.
okay. Good to know.
Yeah, for this particular spell, just because. I get. Oh no, actually, get that from my monk. It's 14. My apologies.
Okay. And with that, you see two kobolds kind of emerge. One of them's holding a bucket full of cabbages.
Oh, good.
What did you think it was gonna be?
No, just it's more of a reaction to seeing the two kobolds coming towards us.
They come out from the side, and like, where did it come from? And they kind of pan from the right to the left, and they go, "Walking mate!" As they both start to yell and run down the tunnel, away from you directly.
Great. That's not gonna bite us in the ass.
The kobolds might.
I felt it not prudent to fight them at the moment.
You let them get away?
Yeah.
Okay. So they just book it down a tunnel. And like, they're not straight tunnels, they like wind and curve and...
We might want to find fast.
I agree. I felt that if we attempted to fight them, they might warn others. At least this way they run away. And it'll buy us
To-
time.
to warn others. They run away to warn others.
No, they run away thinking the king wants to speak with them. It will buy us time.
You hear shouting slowly get like quieter and quieter as they go down the tunnel.
Alright. Keep following Carnus's trail.
Okay. As you cross that intersection, roll me a dexterity check. Save.
Those have been so fun for me.
Yep. I would like to use my +5 now. So that would be a 16.
Okay.
I stand corrected. That's fine.
Shadow,
I will take
you as
that.
well.
That was
Dexterity save.
dexterity save.
Damian is using one of his +5s. I have one remaining. Hi, kitty.
There we are. Found it.
And before I tell you what happens, do you also want to use your +5?
How about?
Yes.
Okay. Delete shadow.
Looks-
So as you guys enter into the crossway, Damian, you're first to notice that where the kobolds were standing was a beast tied to the ceiling. It's a large quadruped beast, very thick and with a armorous skin and a large horn on its face,
Ha!
with a smaller horn slightly up its nose. It just grunts and roars at you. As Dunnan keeps walking forward, you hear a crack, and you see the beast drop down and start swinging towards you.
Oh, good.
Dunnan, 16 was not enough,
Oh no!
Oof.
and you are going to take, oh Jesus, 15 piercing damage from a rhinoceros.
From my rhinoceros?
From a rhinoceros that they tied up to use as a trap.
How is it even fitting in here?
An excellent question. One we don't probably want the answer to.
Shadow Step, you take half of that, and Damian, I think you have evasion, right? What level do rogues get evasion?
Yeah?
6?
If you have
Let's
evasion,
see.
you take no damage. If you don't have evasion, you take half.
I
Is
do
it
have
succeeded?
evasion.
Okay, so if you succeed on a dexterity saving throw, you avoid all damage then.
Did I succeed my...
Yes.
I would
With a
assume
21,
so,
you
yeah.
succeeded.
I would assume so, but you never
Shadow
fucking
Step
know.
also succeeded, but he takes half. So Dunnan, you hear a brrr as you turn and just get impaled in the chest by a rhinoceros. You then hear the crack and snap of ropes, and like part of the tunnel it came from is just collapsed, and the rhinoceros just starts stamping, and is going to try and gorge you. Roll initiative.
That's...
Okay.
Oh, good.
I did not expect to roll. Yeah, well, here we go. Did not expect to fight a rhinoceros, but alright.
As soon as he said two of one large horn and a smaller one, she's like, are you fucking kidding me? A rhinoceros? I will take that initiative roll, though.
Damian, that roll is high as fuck.
I will take that.
And Shadow Step. Damn, you guys are rolling good for initiative. You do go after Dunnan because Dunnan actually has a dexterity. And the rhino. Okay. So, you're fighting a malnourished rhino. Damian, you are first to react.
I'm gonna lunge forward and try to get a hit on its side with my rapier.
Okay.
I'm gonna bet this won't go well. I was wrong.
17 will be able to pierce its natural armor. And
23
hit it
damage?
For 23? That's some pretty good sneak attack damage.
Yeah, that is.
How is your sneak attack calculated, by the way? Is it as long as you have advantage, or what?
Let me find.
I'll count it for now,
Once
but
per-
just tell me whatever.
Once per turn, you can deal an extra 4d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack with a finesse or ranged weapon. If you have advantage on the attack roll, you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. The enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have a disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay. So yeah, with everyone around it, you would have advantage.
Okay.
So
I'm
okay.
gonna attack again. I know this one won't have the sneak attack, so whatever. 8.
8.
The rapier
Okay.
likes me today.
It does. Look at you rolling high. The rhinoceros is up next, and will just stomp and try and gore the turtle that it was kind of like swung into. Gotta actually roll it. And it's been strung up there for a while. It's very wobbly on its feet. It tries to gore you, but slams its horn into one of the mud walls of the tunnel. You see, like, just cracks go up, and like some stone starts to fall down into the tunnel.
Good.
It does stamp around you, but I don't think that'll hit you. 16 to hit. Done.
AC 17, sorry.
Okay. So it kind of presses on your armor, but there's no pain for you whatsoever.
Yep. It was too awkward of a hit.
That will bring us to Dunnan.
Okay. Oh boy, it's a hurt animal.
Hurt and scared.
Hurt and scared.
And
I have no way of communicating with it, sadly. I will attempt an animal handling roll to calm it down.
Sure.
And I will use my remaining +5 to make that a 16.
Okay.
Because why not?
Deleted. You see it avert its gaze onto you instead of just kind of rampaging around.
Okay.
Shadow.
Alright, so it's stamping around too much, so let's slow it down a bit. I'm gonna cast the cantrip.
Okay. So it needs to roll.
And then it's level, and it's I'm past level 5, so it's a 2d6. Yeah, spell damage increases by 1d6 when you reach level 5. It's 2d6.
So it did not
Yeah.
succeed its saving throw. As you cast your frostbite, what does that look like, by the way?
You got Numbing Frost on one of the creatures you see within range. So I just kind of point at it, and then just kind of all the water, I guess it's in the air, kind of just forms on it and turns into ice.
You see whatever dew is in the air just start crystallizing and solidifying on the rhinoceros. It then hardens to solid ice, and it's just frozen there. unmoving, eyes glazed over. It's dead.
No.
Rhinoceros don't have a lot
Well,
of hit
that put it out of its misery at least.
Yes. It
gave
was unfortunate that we had to resort to that. Clearly, the kobolds were abusing the animal.
Yeah.
I gave it
You
a
guys
cold
hear
shoulder.
two thunks down the hallway as two rocks just fly around a corner and bounce into a wall and land near your feet.
Oh, good.
What do we see in the opposite direction?
Opposite direction is where you came from.
Is that where the rocks came from? Is for when we came from, or they're coming from down the hall?
From down the hall was the other kobolds ran to.
So, yeah, so rocks are coming from that direction to us.
Yes.
Do we see what is throwing said rocks?
No. It's a winding tunnel and just like snakes and curves and goes up and down. You can't see straight for more than 20 feet.
Okay then.
10, 20 feet.
Let's push on.
Press on we do.
Who's going first? Is it still Dunnan?
Yeah.
Right, let me...
Just my passive perception is 15, by the way.
Yeah, let's let the one with the highest passive perception go first.
Actually.
Because clearly
Dunnan,
it
as
wasn't
soon as
gonna
you round the
well.
corner...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. You see a couple kobolds start throwing things at you through slings. Both will hit you. They rolled a 21 and a 20
Yep.
Jeez.
to
Those,
hit.
I would like to use my reaction,
Okay.
which
Catch.
is dodge.
And what's dodge do?
Well, actually, no. I could catch the missiles. They are missiles. That might be more fun.
Alright.
Yes,
Missiles.
I will use my my deflect missile action.
Well, there's two that were that hit you when thrown. I assume you catch the first one or the second one?
Well, you can. It says you can use a reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you're hit by a ranged weapon attack. When you do
Right.
so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by X amount. So they hit me.
It's still two.
So I have to
attacks.
try to reduce it because I have to reduce the damage to 0 before I can catch it.
Correct. So you have a
And
base
then
number
throw
and
it
then
back.
you roll. I don't remember what you roll.
Yes, it's all in here. So you have to roll your damage first, and then I have to reduce it. So the first
rolled.
attack. All right, cool. So then I roll 1d10 plus 7. 20.
That's a d20, not a 7. Not a 10.
Right, it's 1d20 plus 7. It's a dirty 20. So, oh wait,
Thanks
Ah.
to d10.
yeah. Sorry, I hit the button.
It's alright.
I don't know why. Weird. All right, let me try this again. It's 1d10 plus 7. But it didn't have the 7, so yeah, it would be 11. It reduces it by a
Okay.
11.
So
I'm
the
bad at
first
math.
thing...
It reduces
Yeah.
it by 13.
It rolled a 20 because that's the assumption that you reduced it to 0, and that's your roll to hit if you
Oh, that was my roll to hit.
if you
I hit
reduce
the wrong
it to
button.
0 and throw it back. I'm pretty sure.
Right. I reduce it by 13. Whatever that first missile is, whatever the damage is, it's reduced by
The
13.
first thing... You catch the first object thrown at you, and
Cool.
if you look at it, it's like a lump of coal with a small glinting thing in it.
Okay.
As you're like, what the hell is being thrown at me? A broken pickaxe kind of whacks you in the head
Okay.
for 4 damage.
All right.
And
And
you
I'll
see-
try to reduce.
You only have
That
one
one-
reaction.
Oh, it's only one Oh, okay. All right. So yeah. So that 4 damage you said?
And then you see them run around a corner.
All right. Oh, I'll pocket the glinting thing and worry about it later.
Okay.
They're up ahead.
Annoying little things, aren't they?
I know.
That is true.
So are you guys going ahead, or are you just...
Yep.
We're
We're
doing?
going ahead.
We're still going after Cardinus. We haven't had time to
Okay.
deal with these guys.
So you chase after the kobolds. Dunning, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Of course.
Better you than me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I should be rolling like a boss, but instead I get a 13 on a +6 roll, so that's how things go around here.
Dunning, as you go after the kobolds that are throwing things at you, your turtle feet sink into the mud and get impaled on spikes.
Okay.
Take 2
So-
piercing damage.
Okay. So I'm not taking fall damage, I'm just taking piercing damage.
No, you're not going far down, you're just impressing into spikes, like stepping on a nail.
So many impossibly sharp spikes. Alright.
Think of it like you just stamped on a nail. It's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna impede your everything.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Make me one more dexterity saving throw. As you stamp in the dirt.
23.
Roll you forward. 23. You roll forward. You see a small rope as you kind of like roll to the side before you land on the ground. You do see another trap next to your head that is untriggered.
I am going to disarm that.
And with your passive perception, you also see there's a hole in the ceiling above you.
Oh. It's probably some kind of falling stone trap. Keep your distance in case I fail this.
Yep. Yep. Sounds like a plan.
Alright, so let's do this roll. Alright, that's 6 + 6, 12. So, yeah.
So that trap, as you're trying to disarm it, just springs forward. Since you are prone, you do see spikes go above your head, scraping
Mhm.
against your shell, but do not impale you because you are low.
Okay.
Damian, you do hear chattering from above you, of
Oh,
which
good.
both of you that speak to Chronic say, "Drop the bees." And a jar of bees falls down and smashes on Dunnan's shell.
No!
Oh, good.
All 3 of you roll me dexterity saving throws.
Not great. You
24.
had 11. You had way too long to plan this.
You guys gave me a fucking month.
I mean, fair.
So,
That's fair.
I can't dodge gigantic things that I see coming through me, but when bees try to sting me, I'm fine.
you have a natural bee deterrent with your natural reptile scent, and they don't want none of it. But Damian and Shadowstep are getting stung like crazy. Both of you take 3 damage from just being stung by just bees or hornets or whatever the hell they threw on you.
Hope no one has an allergy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hope.
Why would people give themselves a fun thing like allergies in D&D? Come on, Haley.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be shocked with any of our luck, though.
You wouldn't be shocked?
I
I got a
did
lot
not
of
make
that
the
on
pun
that.
on
We-
purpose.
We press forward to get away from the bees.
Please.
Okay.
Beat it.
Beat it.
Is Dunnan still in front?
Yep.
As you round that corner, you're going to have more things thrown at you. This time there are 4 kobolds. One rolls a hit. One hits with 18. 2 of them hit you.
Okay. I can spend key to do a dodge action
As a reaction.
as a bonus action on my turn. So
if
the
you're doing anything right
deflect
now,
missile
it
is
would
a
be
reaction. What's that?
If you do anything right now, it would be a reaction.
Okay. So then what's the dodge action as a bonus action?
That in combat, you can dodge to give you disadvantage to hit you.
Gotcha.
You go all
So I have to be
fancy tiger stance and avoid shit.
Right. So that means I have to be aware of the attack. All right. So let's. So since I haven't done the reaction, let's try that again. This old chestnut.
I'm gonna go ahead and say you're gonna catch the first one no matter what. Of all the things that kobolds throw at you, you're gonna catch the first one.
Yeah.
So
well, I'm gonna catch it, so then I can throw it back.
Okay.
Where's my thing? What happened to my? There we go. All right. So this is me throwing it back.
So the kobold
Does
threw a cut emerald at you.
Oh, okay.
And
Still gonna hit him with it.
15 will hit. And just roll me a 1d4.
Boom. That's a 7 total with my strength bonus.
Yeah, just chuck it back at that kobold and just beam him directly into the head, and he's dead.
I've had enough of your kind.
You see his pouch just kind of fly off of him as the other three grab his satchel of whatever the hell he has in there, presumably shinies, and run down the tunnel more.
Okay. And then I got hit twice, or just the one?
You got hit twice. The second one dealt 2 damage to you.
Okay.
You got hit with half of a skull.
Alright.
And then the other 2 things that were thrown were a chain and a dog collar.
These kobolds setting.
You notice there's more, like, kind of small holes for kobolds to go into. The more you go into this cave, there tend to be more of those holes where just things can come in and out of, but small enough that you can't fit in.
Gotta be getting dinner by now.
Damian, how terribly hurt are you?
I'll be alright.
I need some healing, so I would heal myself using my very last spell slot. That is not a cantrip.
Okay. As you heal yourself, we're going to go back to Karnas, who is just propositioned for King Kobold.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm. Listening.
I be King Kobold, but I am going to direct them, the kobolds,
Uh-huh.
to my old clan, and I will meet them there.
How will you direct them there?
I will tell them how to get there.
You know that we kobolds don't do too well in the sunlight.
They're gonna dig their way there, obviously. I know kobolds don't do well in the sunlight.
And how far of a dig is that? Do you even know where you are? Because I don't know where Katal is. And I've been flying on the back of a dragon to get around places. It was a white dragon if you asked, you know.
Yeah, a white
Yeah.
dragon?
Yes, it was. It was a very impressive fight.
Yeah, is that the same dragon that a certain somebody called an asshole?
That's meta knowledge, Karnas.
That's why I wasn't using my Karnas voice.
Dum dum dum.
And I'm not responding to it.
Or
I really just want
There
Caleb
you
to
go.
run into fucking Dazzle.
What's up, Mego?
I also like how Karnas hasn't asked who the fuck he's talking to either.
Who are you?
So currently, I'm King Kobold, and I'm trying to fix that. But
Mego!
my name is Devless Longflute, and this is Toothless.
For Dufflos, Longflute, and Toothless were characters in the campaign that I ran.
I think you're on push talk, Haley.
I know I was talking to the chat.
Well, they couldn't hear you.
I'm not
They
on
can
push to
hear-
talk for the chat.
Oh.
Discord is push to talk.
Which you can find on YouTube. It's Dragon of Icefire Peak. Well, nice to meet you, Davlos and Toothless.
Yes. Good to meet you, Karnas. So what? So you said you take the clan, but you want them to merge with your other clan to make a big global clan. Sure, I don't care. Just take over the clan. Just don't get them killed. I like them, but like I gotta get away. I can't be a kobold the rest of my life. I haven't played my
Worst.
flute in forever.
Worst baby daddy ever.
I have.
And kobolds dig. It's what they do. I'm not concerned about...
It is what they do, but you don't even know where you're going. How do you find
Yes, I
places where you're
do.
just digging tunnels? Davlos sits back and goes, "Where's Catal from here? Can you point to it? Do you even know where you are? How long have you been underground?"
Not that long, actually. I've been traveling above ground with my friends.
Right, but since you got into our cobalt tunnels, you came from the new edition. They brought you here. That's roughly 5 miles.
That was for 5 miles.
It's because you enjoy caves so much, Karnas. You're a kobold.
I am a kobold.
Yes, I know. That's why I called you a kobold, Karnas.
Well, we're 5 miles outside of Tilsgard.
Okay. And where is Catal from Tilsgard?
I pull out a map.
Damian has the map.
Wah, wah, wah.
Well, I can take you to my friends. They have a map.
I just want to get out of here. If you want to be King Kobold, I'll make the announcement. I don't know where your friends are.
Oh, I'm sure they're in here somewhere. They're looking for me.
Why would they look for you?
Because they're my friends.
I have the funny feeling that I want to. This is just a random thought from David. I have the funny feeling that I really want to punch, even though I haven't seen him before.
Damian, you must fight back these impulses. Learn to master yourself.
Nah,
Then you
next,
will not
next
be
to my two
mastered by...
gallows.
I would like to sniff
Nah.
the air to see if I can smell my friends. That's
Okay.
a really weird statement.
Give me a perception check for sniffing your friends. You don't smell your friends.
Okay.
Sorry, I wash my cloaca on a regular basis,
my
so it
God.
is not stinky.
Done in a stinky cloaca.
No, he does not. He does not lack discipline.
How far are we from Carnage at this point, Ryan?
You guys have no idea where Karnas is.
Yeah.
You guys are about a mile
Alright.
into the tunnel.
Oh wait!
Oh, God.
I have Davlos. I have an idea.
What's your idea?
You can make your voice super loud, right?
I mean, yes.
Call them to here. I can tell you their names.
No, that won't work. Who even knows where they are? So many walls to reflect off of, you get lost. Plus, if you hear random things calling out your name in tunnels, are you really gonna go that way? Honestly, that's some spooky shit. I know I'd go the
Honestly?
opposite way.
Yes, they would go towards you because they're that much of an idiot.
I know my friends.
So they're that stupid. I
Yeah.
only know one other group of people that are that stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about them.
I don't have the time, Karnas. So, He looks over to us. So how do you think we're gonna get out of here? We could disguise ourselves as regular kobolds and run. As long as Karnas is shown that he can take over. Karnas, can you do anything impressive? Any sorcery?
I do a light, not to cause any pain or damage, just to show off a little spark of Eldritch Blast.
You don't have Eldritch Blast.
I sure do.
You're not a warlock.
I have it.
All right, fuck it. I guess you do. I thought that was a warlock only thing. He goes,
I'm an Eldritch Night Fighter.
So you have basic magic. Okay.
I mean, I can do more.
I said impress me, Karnas. I can do little tricks too.
I do full Eldritch Blast towards a random spot on the ceiling.
Roll damage. And a d20. Or roll your spell hit. For funsies.
Didn't do what I wanted it to.
Sure did.
There.
16. Your blast embeds itself into some of the stone, making some rocks fall inside the room. He goes, right, you showed me that one already. I said impressive, Karnas. We all have cantrips.
I
Your truth is go, fuck you, I don't. No, your bow is very impressive.
I transformed to make myself look like Toothless.
Illusions. Good. Very,
And sound like Toothless.
effective. Now talk like her.
What's something she would say?
You said you talk like her. She hasn't said much.
I'm rolling around in all this gold like a $2 hooker.
That's very specific. How did you know her tagline?
Just a hunch.
Well, interesting as that is,
Sure.
the kobolds don't know her. I'm sure they smelled her, but she can't stay still in a costume, so she's not allowed in the dragon costume. And you see it's still kind of shimmering with emerald.
I throw a witch bolt, cast witch bolt in a direction where it won't hurt anybody.
Okay. Roll another attack. Okay. Lightning crackles around the room as it fixates on a point of origin extending from your finger. He goes, well, that's more interesting. Yes. Can you do anything with your voice? Listen, it doesn't take much to impress kobolds, but basic spells aren't gonna. So, attacks aren't gonna woo them. As you know, kobolds like shiny. Do you have anything that makes shiny? You gotta get their attention. You gotta get the crowd. You gotta get them to love you. Then you can do whatever. But you gotta get them first.
No. Stop it.
What spells do you have? Did you only take attack spells?
Yeah.
What the f...
'Cause I'm Karnas!
God damn it.
And Featherfall. I have Featherfall as well. and Hellish Rebuke, and Crown of Madness. So annoying.
What kind of trips do you have? It might just be easier for me to make you look impressive.
Eldritch Blast, Firebolt, Poison Spray, Ray of Frost.
Why did you only pick attack? It's so weird. Okay. Love you.
Because I was choosing him like my character.
That's fine.
Being shamed over here, guys.
Yeah. Alright, we'll I might have to make you look impressive. What? What'd you do?
My taskbar that's normally down here, it's up there now.
That's impressive.
I don't know how that happened.
Don't know. Alright, back to you three. Haley's having her own problems now.
I'm being shamed.
We're gonna talk about your spell choice later.
Yep.
So, you guys are in the tunnel. Dunnan just got stuff thrown at him. The kobold split into the side, like the small tunnels that you guys can't quite fit into. You see, as it opens up into more ways, the tunnel is a lot larger, and you guys can be 2x2 in the tunnel now. Or you can be side by side with one other person.
I'm sorry, what?
Tunnel's bigger. You guys can stand.
Oh, alright.
Donatello and Damian can stand side by side. It's not wide enough for 3 people, but it is for 2 now.
Okay. I continue looking for Garnus.
Okay, roll me another investigation or perception.
Sure. Perception, you said? Alright. Are you freaking... Alright, there it goes. It's a 9.
You do not see any more red scales on the ground. It could be in one of 3 directions. You can see various burrows off to the side in some of the tunnels. And a couple of them have doors on them, which you guys find peculiar.
Bella, stop. Hey. Bella,
Mm-hmm.
stop.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Bella, stop chewing on yourself.
Oh, I thought you were talking
No, I have my
It's gonna
brother's
be
dog, and I have my brother's dog, and she likes herself. Hey, stop. I guess I'll roll investigation to try and I see any scales of Carnus.
Go for it.
Maybe it'll be a better roll. 15.
You also do not see any red scales.
Damn.
But you do see burrows off to the side, and you see some. You hear some pitter patter of feet, like in the walls.
Because I know Draconic, could I call out to the kobolds, ask after Carnus?
You want to yell to them to ask where Carnus is?
Or more
Yeah, you
specifically,
can.
we're looking for a red kobold. They may not know his name, but they know what he looks like.
Roll me a persuasion check to get them to listen to you.
Okay.
Because right now you're just an intruder.
Watch it be a nat 1. Oh, did I say nat 1? I'm sorry. I mean nat 20 with a plus 10.
So with a 30 persuasion, you see and hear about 12 kobolds like come out from the little tunnels around you. And you go, "We haven't seen a red kobold." "No, I saw one earlier." "Well, where the hell did you see one earlier?" And they just kind of like start bickering to each other about if there is or isn't a red kobold.
Where did you see a red kobold?
Say again?
Where did you see a red kobold?
"Oh, I heard about it."
Okay, where?
He lists off a name of a tunnel that you just do not understand.
Can you show us?
Okay, follow me. As he just starts booking it down the hallway.
That works.
Let's go.
You go after him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So he is just sprinting. So who's running in front?
I guess. Oh, Damian?
Okay. He rounds a couple corners, and as you try to keep up to him, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I saw that coming. 16.
As you're running, you hear a quick snap, and then in front of you, for about 10 feet, 20 snakes on ropes just swing in front and start hissing and lunging to bite at you.
Oh god! I
The
don't have a
snakes
fear
swinging
snakes, but
back
I
and
do
forth on
now.
ropes.
I
You
do have a
take-
fear.
Take 6 poison damage, or 6 piercing damage, and roll me a Constitution save.
That's Damian or the both of us?
Well, if everyone's sprinting after, everyone would be affected by it. So everyone roll
Okay.
for the snakes.
Con check.
Uh-huh.
Yep, there's that nice 11.
Better than a 9.
There you go.
Okay.
22.
So, Damian and Dunn, both of you start feeling some venom seep into your veins. Getting sluggish. You're feeling very sleepy.
Mhm.
You are also considered poisoned now.
Okay.
Joy.
And how much piercing damage did we take?
6.
Mm-hmm.
Are you keeping up after the kobold?
Trying?
Okay.
Not so well now, but
As you're
trying.
moving down the hallway, give me another dexterity saving throw.
Fuck.
Again, both of us are just Damian.
So far, just Damian.
Okay.
10.
Unless you're running side by side. Damian.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. Dunnan and Shadow. As you guys are running, you see Damian just drop out of sight, feet in front of you.
Oh no.
Both of you
Good.
make me a dexterity saving throw to stop in time.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 sounds good.
Dexterity?
Yes.
20.
Nat 20. Oh,
So both of you skid to a stop at the edge of a just hole in the ground, where you see Damian is in the bottom of a pit, about 5 feet down, but he's prone and just covered in just worms and spiders, just crawling all over him, taking minor bites from spiders for 3 damage.
oh good.
Poor Damian.
Yeah. You know, when I said I might die without a lawyer around, I didn't mean literally.
How much health
I-
do you have left?
12?
Let's really expecting you guys to rest up before you went in here.
No. Somebody got kidnapped.
Fair enough.
A lot of people got kidnapped from the town,
Yeah.
and we're
You
kind
guys
of
aren't looking for the
responsible
people
for.
who got kidnapped, though. You're looking for Karnas.
Yeah,
Once we
'cause
find
we
Karnas, because we can kind of get them out a little easier.
get the party together.
As you pull yourself out of the just spider pit, you see that your kobold guide has disappeared.
Fuck kobolds. Set for
You
Karnas.
see a couple doors and or a tunnel that continues on down. A couple of them have signs on them.
Can we read the sign?
They are written in a very scratchy draconic, but yes. You see one of them that says Mushroom Farm, one of them that says Mine, and you see one that says, like further down, Meat Storage.
So, we know we're looking for Karnak. We know we're also looking for missing townsfolk. What are the odds that the missing townsfolk will be in storage?
I mean, they don't seem particularly intelligent, so maybe.
This would be a bad idea. It would be a real bad idea. But we need to get the folks out of there.
Bad ideas haven't stopped us yet.
Yeah, but
Got a point.
with everything that we've encountered, it probably would. What I would suggest would probably end up being suicidal.
I mean, sprinting down a tunnel full of traps, probably not your best idea.
When does he ever have good ideas?
Yeah, every now and then, you guys have good ideas.
What I would suggest would be that you two go for the meat storage, start getting people out. I would try and figure out which way this damn kobold went. Try and find our kobold.
You start to see other kobolds kind of peek around the corners at you. Some hissing.
Can I hiss right back?
Sure. They
Way
kind
of
of duck
going.
around the corner.
Play of dominant, bitch.
Two pebbles come flying around the corner at you, Damian. Both just softly hitting your armor and falling to the ground.
If I wasn't looking for furnace, there might be some dead kobolds roasting on a fire.
Warm kobold damage.
Say that again, Raz?
A warm kobold sandwich.
Starting to pretty.
Interesting.
You guys hear a loud "Wah!" as
Oh god.
the pitter-patter of just feet becomes loud, echoing through your head as kobolds come running around the corner, brandishing weapons towards you.
Oh good.
Karnas!
Okay, so I originally came down here
Uh-huh.
to save the people that the kobolds kidnapped.
The walking meat?
Yes.
Yes, it's for kobolds.
Wow.
They like to eat people.
I know.
It's easy meat. They like the meat.
They need to not eat these people.
Why these specific people?
Because they're from the town that they attack.
All people are from a town we attack. What makes this town special?
I was in this town.
Well, you didn't get eaten, did you?
And now I'm trying to save the people that their kobolds are trying
so
to
they
eat.
can attack another town?
No, they can join up with my old clan.
Right, which we don't know where it is.
Tell you how to get there. And
You don't even know where we are.
they can eat meat walkers that are not from a town. Like, deer. And owlbears. But not Hootie. You can't eat Hootie.
I'm not gonna send our kobolds to attack an owlbear. Do you know how many we'll lose?
It was an example. Something other than humans. Something that doesn't live in towns.
How about, like, you hear Toothless perk up. They can eat cats.
Yeah.
We can raid chickens.
Cats
We need
and
more
chickens.
feathers anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, they need more feathers. We're getting out of here, right? He goes, yeah. But, like, they're so adorably cute. I can't just abandon them to not be cared for.
Well, I can't just abandon my group of meat walkers. That's why these kobolds should join my old clan.
Right. Of which we have to go through mountains and a forest.
At least a forest. I don't know about the mountain.
You said
could-
mountains.
I might be remembering wrong.
So you don't know where you came from. You can't tell us where it is. Like, what even a cardinal direction? Where is Catal?
It's
I don't know.
the Red Lion Dynasty. It's
And where's that? What direction, Carnus? Point.
Okay. Not being Carnus for a second. When they're on the surface, Carnus knows the general direction, right?
Would he?
Yeah, because he looked at the map.
Roll me an intelligence check to see if Carnus knows what direction is north. Oh shit, it's 8. I'm gonna say no.
My friends know.
Survey says.
There is literally a talent or a feature that can tell you. Oh, you can always tell where north is. Otherwise, you need a compass.
My friends know.
Well, your friends aren't here.
They're probably trying to rescue me, or the people that got kidnapped. Where would the people that got kidnapped be? Because
Or
I have
they're
to.
dead in the tunnel because there's kobolds. If the traps didn't get them, surely the swarm would.
Oh, they're strong.
Come back to you guys.
Looks at Damian with 12 health.
You guys see kobolds coming around the corner, scimitars and just random weaponry drawn, mostly daggers and like wood spears. I don't know. I said scimitars. Do you guys want to go a little late so we can do combat, or do you want to end?
Yeah, I think it's better if we end here.
Okay.
Combats take a while.
Okay.
Die in the tunnel. It's official.
So we'll end as kobolds just start coming around the corners. Well, thank you for playing. Thank you everyone for coming. Hope you had fun.
Yeah, it's a good time.
We're doing the Extra Life thing. More donations means Haley and I have to do stuff. If she wants to tell people what those are, if they weren't here at the start.
So at $100, I dye my hair. We, as you can see, made that goal. At $200, I will play horror VR game on stream. I'm thinking Phasmophobia. At $250, we dye his hair. In case you don't know, he's sitting next to me. And at $300, you guys get to pick what color we dye his hair. Not me, because I already bought my hair dye. It's magenta. I'm really excited to dye it, but I'm waiting until after Extra Life. After the official Extra Life day to do it. So anyway, it's $160. You guys get to choose what color we dye his hair. So if y'all wanna share, hi Spencer. I can't see what you said because there's a cat in the way.
He says you're all gonna die.
Yes.
Probably.
Here's the Extra Life thing. So it would mean the world to me if you could share it with your friends. I got most of my donations from Facebook friends. All of them actually. So if you could just share that link, it's for children. The money goes directly to Dornbecker's Children's Hospital is the one that I chose. And GSG as a whole is trying to raise a total of $500. I don't know. I think a couple of other people have goals for when they reach their goals. But whatever you donate towards me goes towards the Extra Life, the GSG goal as well. Yeah, so donate to Extra Life. It's for the children. Yeah, we're gonna raid somebody. And we have 5 viewers, so they'll get notified. Because, man, Twitch, not a fan of what you did. With the whole 5 viewer crap. Let's just read Jasmine.
Okay.
And I will see you guys later.
Bye.
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 Night.